Just a quick look at the honeybee colonies before I go in and change out this queen excluder. Picked up a steel one for that 8-frame hive. We have plastic on right now. Sorry for the electric fence wire in there. Rocking and rolling today. We have semi-sunny weather, a lot of haze and clouds and stuff, but fairly warm and summery. Flowers are in full bloom. We've had lots of rain, and they're cranking. I gotta jump in before the daylight goes. New queen excluder on the 8-frame hive. Currently we have a plastic excluder on. The yellow. We're gonna put a stainless excluder on. It's a warm day and they're very active. So we're gonna smoke them a little bit to do this. Because we gotta open the top of the colony up. Pretty heavy shot for him. I didn't bring the hive tool over with me, but hopefully it'll be alright. Smoke down in here too. Keep everybody all hunky dorky. I'm gonna pop our top box off. If they haven't already glued it on, I gotta get the just a little pry action. Go a long way sometimes. Probably should have taken the top off. Something to exclude. I can hear the roar escaping from the hive. There we go. There we go. Up and away. Let you have a peek in the bottom of that frame. I'm gonna set these guys out of the way for a minute. There we go. So, plastic one's coming off, and the stainless steel's going on. And it's pretty simple, really. The old one comes off. I'll get a little puff of smoke here down into this box, kind of keep everybody nice and calm. And we'll just peel this puppy up carefully. We'll shake our bees off. Preferably back into our hive, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. We'll set this old excluder aside. We'll drop the new excluder in. We're not going to mess with anybody else. Although, I will let you have a peek at that. This hive is full of honeybees. You get a look at these guys. Drawn out comb and honey out of this frame here. This frame here, this is all filled with comb and honey. Comb and honey all the way across. That's a good sign. And what I should do, actually, while we're this far into the hive, I think I'm going to give another puff of smoke and I'm going to do a tip back and we'll have a look at the bottom of the hive and see how the cluster looks. Alright, I'll do a tip back here quick. Since we're already as deep in the hive as we are. Put the smoke away so you can see. You might not need a hive tool for this. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to just tip this up for a minute. Oh yeah, that's a good colony. Look at that larvae we popped out. Whoops. Sorry, sweetheart. Hope you guys can see that. I'm going to put this hive right back. I really don't want to disturb them too much, but thought we would have a peek at the cluster there. It is a healthy, powerful, happy colony. All put back together here. What were we doing now? Oh yeah, queen excluder back on. Yeah. Again, I want to show you the difference between these two. I spoke with the guy at the bee store today about it, and he said, you know, they do work through these okay, but he did admit that these can definitely be a little bit more restrictive. Not necessarily that it stops the bees, but it's more of a deterrent. And he said the other problem you get with this is if one of these little prongs breaks on you, you now no longer have a queen excluder because she can get through, and she might get up above and get trapped up top and not be able to get back down. So we're replacing this with that. Should be much more effective and much more passable for them. And we're just going to stick this other box back on now. Yeehaw! Inner cover back on. Outer cover back on. There we are. Actually going to have a look at this next hive comb draw out and all. I just peeked in the top cover there. It's quite cool, handy, the camera and a bee suit on, you know, all the setup stuff that it takes. So while it's reasonably convenient, we'll have a peek. Just give them a little light puff of smoke. Pop out our cover. Good bee activity up in there, so that's good. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Okay, you're gonna like this. At least I like this. We have some drawn out comb already. Holy cow, these guys are cranking. There we go. Holy cow. Look at that. Look at that. Look how much they've drawn out already. They are just rocking it. That's the fourth frame in from the left from my perspective. And the fifth frame has quite a bit of comb on it as well. I'll pull a few of these and show you. And have a look-see myself. It's a nice, healthy, happy colony. Thriving right along. Here, we'll pull this middle one. And then we'll pull a couple of edge ones. Oh yeah. You can see on the corner there where they're not all the way drawn out. On the other side. They're really cranking. Oh, we got nectar in there too. That top of that is nectar. That's probably the case in the other one as well. I just didn't notice. Busy showing you rather than looking. Yes, yes. Lots of nectar on there already. Wow, they're rocking. Might soon be time to drop a third box on. Given that, let's go out and have a look at some edge stuff here. I hear their tone changing a bit, so we'll give them a little calming love again. Let's take a look at number 2 on the right. Yeah, see, that's still empty. A couple of starts of comb draw here and there. Hints at it. Same with 3 in from the right. Four is basically the same. Yeah, it looks like 5 right in the middle. Where the activity starts. On that side, just a little bit beginning. And on this side, much more drawn out comb. And then from there over to second one in from the left-hand side. So all in all, they're actually actively drawing a good amount of comb on probably 6 frames, maybe 5. That's pretty good. We've had a cold, tough season, tough flying weather, and they're still cranking it, rocking it. Very satisfied to see that. So that's fantastic. And maybe we'll have a look in the other box. Thank you, ladies. Right, ladies. Alright, final box. 10 frame hive to the south. Activity in the top there. That's not a bad sign. And I'm just going to look and see if I see anything other than black frames in here. I will say that's one nice thing about the black ones. So they're just starting on this guy here. Number 3 in from the left. Little on number 1. Middle frame, number 5 from the left. Did you glue that thing down already? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There's some activity. Comb draw out going on. Thriving honeybees. They look very healthy and happy and content. Same on the other side. So they're just starting to build this one up now. You can see that. And also on the other side. Okay. Not quite as advanced as the middle hive there, but doing well all the same. Make sure I pack these back uniform again. Decent look at the hives tonight. They're thriving. We got a new queen excluder on. And we'll keep an eye on that 8 frame hive and see if their expansion upwards accelerates, because the bottom of that hive is chock full of bees, honey, comb, resources. They have no reason not to go up now. And now they don't have anything in the way. Most important. So that's it for now. This is June 12th, 2025. Peek look-see back at colony activity after our invasion with smoke. They all seem relatively calm. They took that very well with the smoke. They got a little feisty on me yesterday when I went to no smoke. In fact, that's quite a flutter going on there, and not having smoke to calm them. I think we're just going to leave them be. They're coming out a little flustered right off. They're not in the mood. And that's okay. That's good news. They're building colonies out, and I think with that queen excluder change out on the 8-frame hive over here, we'll see much better expansion going up, because the bottom box is chock full of bees, honey, resources. All right, that's it for today. Thanks for watching the Farmer CC's Network. Stay tuned for another update. Won't be long, we'll be putting box 3 on here.